Hello everyone. Okay, before I am presenting, let me introduce to myself. My name is Risa Ervina A.S.F. I am from group 5. Okay, here I will present my duty, the country of South Korea. South Korea is a country with the fastest internet the world. South Korea is one of the countries in East Asia, which includes the southern part of the Korean Peninsula. South Korea is a country directly adjacent to North Korea in the north. This country also borders the Yellow Sea on the west. The capital city of South Korea is in the most populous city in South Korea. After parting with North Korea, South Korea has an area of about 136 kilometers, with a population estimates at more than 51 million people. The history of South Korea is history in the 1870, Japan tried to seize South Korea, which was then under the influence of the Chinese state. Then in 1905, Japan forced Korea to second the ELSA Treaty, which made Korea a Japanese contractor, and in 1910, Japan began to colonize Korea. The Japanese occupation lasted until 1945. The struggle of the Korean people against Japan's occupation was manifest in the March 1 movement with violence. The history of South Korea officially begins with the formation of the South Korean state on August 15, 1948, although Sigmund Rhee had declared its formation in Seoul on August 30. Flag of the Republic Korea after the Japanese occupation of Korea, which ended due to Japan's defeat in the war. Korea was divided into two regions based on the 38 degrees north latitude according to an agreement concluded by the United Nations on August 15, 1941. The Republic of Korea was legally established. Sigmund Rhee took the office as the first president of the Republic of Korea. Traditional foods. The Republic of Korea, or better known as South Korea, is one of the countries in the East Asia, which includes the southern parts of the Korean Peninsula. South Korea shares cultural similarities with neighboring Japan and China. In terms of culinary, South Korea has dozens of culinary specialties that have unique flavors. Following example of South Korea typical food: 1. Kimchi, 2. Bibimbap, 3. Kimbap, 4. Ramen, 5. Tteokbokki. Okay, next, traditional clothes. There is a lot of South Korea typical clothes, but only one of the most used is this hanbok. Hanbok is the traditional dress of Korean society. Hanbok in general have a bright color with simple lines and no pockets. Although literally means Korean clothing, hanbok today refers to Joseon Dynasty style clothing, which is commonly worn either formally or semi-formally in traditional celebration of festival. Okay, besides there are special foods, South Korea also has several special drinks, namely special drink of South Korea. 1. Soju. Soju is the most popular alcoholic drink from Korea. Although the traditional raw material for soju is rice, most soju producers use additional ingredients or substitutes for rice, such as potatoes, wheat, barley, sweet potatoes, or tapioca. This is clear, colorless with different alcohol levels. Even now, many fruit-flavored soju have been found. And then corn tea, a typical drink from South Korea that has been consumed by many Indonesian K-popers besides soju. Corn tea, aka corn tea, is tea made from dry corn or roasted corn kernels. It is said that consuming lots of corn tea is not only for health but also can shrink the jaw and form a V-shaped jaw. And number 3, teh ginseng, a traditional Korean tea made from ginseng. Even though it is called tea, ginseng tea does not contain tea leaves. The drink is an herbal tea infusion made from the roasted of the ginseng plant. Okay, next. Okay, next, religion and beliefs. Most of the South Korean people choose not to have religion or atheist. Buddhism is the most practiced religion in South Korea with 10 million inhabitants. The other major religions, the Protestant Christianity and Roman Catholicism. The large Christian church in South Korea, Yoido Full Gospel Church, is located in Seoul. It is estimated that less than 35,000 Koreans are Muslim, with 1,000 workers coming from Muslim countries, namely Bangladesh, Indonesia, and Pakistan. Okay, next. The popular tourist destination of South Korea. 1. Namsan Tower. 2. Nami Island. 3. Petit France. 4. Jongdaemun Market. 5. Gyeongbok Palace. 6. Bukon Hanok Village. Okay, the last famous people in South Korea. 1. Lee Min-ho. 2. Blackpink. 3. Soo Joong-ki. 4. Song Hye-kyo. Okay, so much presentation from me. Let's more please sorry the biggest. Thank you.